So Einstein is again frustrated. He's fed up and highly disappointed. So second time he is disappointed and fed up. In frustration, he leaves the problem of gravity for the second time. Finally, thoda tha, now he leaves it again. Highly disappointed. And moves on to do experimental work. He is a theoretician. He's so disappointed that he moves on to do experimental work. He works with Dihas on some other topics. Then Sommerfeld is another physicist. He knows Einstein. He talks to him. He's been writing to him. He corresponds with him. He tells Einstein, "Why don't you write to Hilbert in Göttingen for help? Hilbert is a great mathematician in Göttingen. Why don't you write to him for help? You need mathematics. Your problem with math. Talking Hilbert will be able to help." So Einstein writes to Hilbert in Göttingen for help in mathematics. Hilbert agrees and invites Einstein to visit Göttingen and explain his problem. So in the summer of 1950, Einstein visits Göttingen and gives 6, not 1 to 6, 2-hour lectures explaining his problem and what he had done so far, what he had done. And in the audience, of course, there is Hilbert and there is Felix Klein, another great mathematician. He was also there in the faculty, Göttingen faculty. So after the visit is over, Einstein is very happy with the visit. He says, "To my great joy, I succeeded in convincing Hilbert and Klein completely." He also says, "I'm very enthusiastic about Hilbert, sorry. I'm very enthusiastic about Hilbert, what he has to say." And Hilbert also is very suitably impressed by Einstein. He nominates him for the 3rd Bolyai Prize for his high mathematical spirit of his achievement. That's what he says. He is also very impressed. The other 2 recipients of Bolyai Prize are Kothari and Hilbert. So Hilbert thinks of Einstein very highly. He's the 3rd, he nominates him for the 3rd prize immediately after him. But apart from this, nothing much happens. He comes back to Berlin and he's back with his father. Now in October of 1950, so this is what happened in summer, which means May, June. In October, what happens? 1950, in late October 1950, Sommerfeld, that physicist in Munich, he writes to Einstein that you are not the only one now working on problem of gravitation. Hilbert is also working on problem of gravitation. So now Einstein is highly worried. Now he is very worried. Why is he worried? Because Hilbert is a great mathematician, isn't that spelling wrong? Great mathematician. And he's a great mathematician par excellence. I'm sure he will solve the problem. And then all the credit will go away from him. He is the one who has initiated this problem. He is the one who has worked on this problem. He is the one for 8 years toiled with this problem. But at the last moment, Hilbert will come and take away the credit. Will Einstein allow that? Einstein is not going to give up so easily. He is a young man, 36-year-old. Hilbert is 55. He is 36-year-old, still young. He is going to give him a fight. So he moves in high gear now. So now he moves in high gear. So what does he do? In the month of November 1950, in October he hears from Einstein, from Sommerfeld. In the month of November 1950, what he does is he presents 4 papers, not 1 but 4 papers, to Prussian Academy of Sciences, which is just down the road, like INSA is here. So Prussian Academy of Sciences in Berlin, just down the road. So presents 4 papers on these 4 days, 4th, 11th, 18th and 25th November. So on these 4 days he presents 4 papers. And these are Thursdays, and these are the meeting days of the Prussian Academy of Sciences. So he goes there on every Thursday and presents the paper. Interestingly, then after he presents the paper there, simultaneously he writes 4 postcards to Hilbert, dated 7th, 12th, 15th and 18th November. So वहाँ paper present किया, and then he comes back and writes a postcard to Hilbert. These cards are actually preserved. These postcards are preserved in our archives. Now Hilbert also must have responded by 4 postcards to Einstein, but they are lost. Only 2 of them are preserved in the archives. Hilbert's reply. So now I will describe what happens in these 4 postcards. So the first postcard was sent on the 7th of November. After, so what he does, on the 4th he has presented his paper to Prussian Academy of Sciences. Then he comes back and sends this postcard to Hilbert on the 7th, and also sends the proof of the 4th November paper which he has presented in Russian Academy. He sends the proof also. In this paper, he corrects some errors which they had made earlier. Grossman had made some errors which I had simply talked about. He realized that that was an error. He realizes his own error also. He corrects all that. And comes up with a set of equations. But unfortunately, they are still not generally covariant. I said that general covariance is a condition which is needed. Whatever equations he wrote after correcting his errors, they still not generally covariant. Anyway, he sends this paper to Hilbert because he is now competing with Hilbert. He wants to anticipate. He wants to, see that before Hilbert does, he gets the theory. So he keeps on pressing even with the wrong papers. He reports. So he sends to Hilbert these papers and says, "I am curious whether you will be well disposed towards the solution." And obviously he was not, because they were not generally covariant. Hilbert was not convinced. He criticizes the lack of general covariance. Meanwhile, remember that Hilbert is also working on the problem of gravitation on his own. And Einstein knows it. Now the 12th November postcard. So on the 11th of November, again he goes to Russian Academy of Sciences, presents his paper, comes back. On the 12th of November, he writes a postcard to Hilbert, and in which he attaches the proof of his 11th November paper, which he has presented in the Academy. In this paper, he presents this equation: R mu nu is equal to kappa times T mu nu. This is the equation proposed by Einstein in his paper, which he is sending to Hilbert and also has presented it to Russian Academy of Sciences. The right equation is written there, which, as you can see, is different. Which is different from this. Einstein is actually presenting this equation. But this equation, though it is not correct, but it is covariant. It is generally covariant. It satisfies that condition, and he is very happy with it. He writes to Hilbert that he has finally achieved fully covariant equation. So Hilbert replies on 14th November. He says, "I have seen your equation," but doesn't say much about it. It is incorrect, but he doesn't say much about it. But what he says is, "I am more excited about my axiomatic solution to your grand problem." So he acknowledges that you're working on a grand problem of relativity, really grand. But I have found an axiomatic solution. I am not talking about your solution, but I have solved the problem and I have found an axiomatic solution to your problem. He further adds that this is wholly distinct from your solution. Your solution, this was that, very distinct. And he says he tells Einstein, "Why don't you come over to Göttingen? It's not very far. Germany is not a very big country, small country. Overnight you can go from Berlin to Göttingen. So come to Göttingen. Here is a lecture on the subject which he will give on 20th November to the Royal Academy of Göttingen. His tone is very cordial. He says, "Come here, stay with me, spend the night at my home and listen to my lecture and go." Now please note that while all this is happening, a bloody war is raging in Germany. Bloody war is raging on the borders of Germany, while in which Germany is actually fighting a life or death struggle. So there is a war going on in which, imagine relativity is being invented when this war is happening. Thousands of people are dying on the border. German army has lost the battle of Tannenberg, which was on the Russian front, but has won the battle of Marne, which is on the has lost the battle of Marne. Thousands of people are killed. But miraculously, the German force service is working perfectly efficiently and without any problem. So much for the German efficiency and discipline, that even in midst of war, these things are happening, while inside there is no chaos. So now Einstein is caught in a dilemma. So Hilbert is inviting him to come to Berlin, to come to Göttingen and listen to the solution. But now Einstein is caught in a dilemma: to go or not to go. To go to Göttingen or not to go to Göttingen. Hilbert is now worried because, Einstein is now worried because Hilbert has probably obtained the right solution, and now is inviting him to come to Göttingen so that he can tell him the solution. Now he should go. Why should he go? Because he is the one who had earlier approached him for help. So now he has solved the problem. He is telling him that please come, I'll tell you what the solution is. So that's the reason why he should go. because he is the one who had actually appeared for help in the first place. And he should not go, because if he goes, he will tell him the right solution. And if he tells him the right solution, he will have to acknowledge it. And if he acknowledges it, the credit for the correct solution will go to Hilbert. So, whatever work he had done for 8 long years will be lost. The credit will be taken by somebody else. So, Einstein decides not to go. So, this is stage now. So, as you can see, he doesn't want the credit, he doesn't want to lose the credit. So, he decides not to go. But now he needs an excuse. Bahana. Kyun nahi jaunga? So on 15th November now, he sends his third postcard to Hilbert. He writes to Hilbert has invited him on the 14th November. On 15th November, he sends his third postcard to Hilbert and says, indications in your postcard lead to great expectations. Meaning that you have said that you have found an axiomatic solution to my problem. So something really you have found out, and you're going to talk about it. And I really, this leads to great expectations. But he declines Hilbert's invitation because he says, so now he needs a bahana. So Professor Tyagi, you want to guess what bahana did he do? Or what bahana anybody can guess? Sanjay, can you guess? What bahana? The most favorite bahana. And the most favorite bahana is this. I am not exaggerating, I am not dramatizing things. This is what he exactly said in German, and this is the translation of that, what he said in English. He apologizes for his inability to attend the lecture. He is overtired and bothered by stomach pain. So this is exactly in Hindi, you will say mere pet mein. So again, students, you must have made this bahana many times, mere pet mein dard hai. So don't be very happy about it. Even Einstein made the same bahana 100 years back. I don't want to come to Berlin. And it is not correct. Because every day he is going to the Academy of Sciences presenting papers and writing letters. So there is no does there is fake. But he makes his bahana, which is important because if he goes there, then the credit will be lost. So he declines Hilbert's invitation because he says because he is bothered by stomach pain. But now cunningly he asks for proof of Hilbert's paper. He says कि वो जो आपका paper है, which you are going to present on 20th, please send me the proofs of that paper. So Hilbert sends this paper, the proof of his paper, which he receives on 18th November. And in Hilbert's paper, the right equation is written. This is the right equation. He has it. Hilbert has done that, and he sends this paper to Einstein. On 18th November, he presents the third paper, his own paper, to the Academy, Einstein, and also sends the fourth postcard to Hilbert, in which he has found, so he has the wrong equation, of course, but it turns out there's again a technical point here. If you take the homogeneous part of it, then you can calculate the precession of Mercury, the precession that 45 seconds per, you can actually calculate from the homogeneous part. In Einstein's case, the left hand side was wrong. But if you put that equal to 0, then you can calculate the value of the precession, which turns out to be exactly 45 seconds. So he does that calculation, and he's very excited about this. He writes to his friend Avinash that for a few days when he calculated this precession of Mercury's perihelion, and it came out to be exactly right, he was very happy about it. For a few days I was beside myself with joy and excitement. He writes to focus, his discovery has given me palpitations of heart. He was very excited about it. And really it's a great discovery. And to Hilbert he writes, so Hilbert, he has a wrong equation, but he still says that no, my equation is equal to your equation. He says the system of equations you have given agrees what I found in recent week, which is not correct. And then he also adds the priority claim. That he says that your equation is same as mine, and my equation I have discovered 3 years ago. He's trying to add a priority claim. I've been knowing it for 3 years. So now we are at the end of our story. So on 20th November now Hilbert presents his paper, as we had said, to the Royal Academy of Göttingen. And very systematically and logically, starting from, as a mathematician would do, starting from variational principle and assuming general covariance, he derives this equation. and Hilbert is very full of praise of Einstein. He gives full credit to Einstein in his paper. He says Einstein has brought forth profound thoughts and unique conceptions and has invented ingenious methods for dealing with them. So he's very praised. He's praising Einstein. In fact, later also he praises it. Every boy in the street of Göttingen understands more about four-dimensional geometry than Einstein. Yet Einstein did the work and not mathematician. So Hilbert in some sense behaved really like a true senior. And here is an upcoming physicist, but he really, praises him for whatever he has done. On 20th November, Hilbert presents his paper. On 25th November, Einstein presents his paper to Russian Academy of Sciences in Berlin. And see here now, pay attention here. He presents his paper in which he writes this equation, which is slightly different from what Hilbert has